And welcome back to the Red Hawk Sports Network. I'm Connor Cupen here alongside Matt Boucher, and we're going to be calling some phenomenal volleyball today. We got Montclair State, the Red Hawks, versus Rutgers-Camden. And a pretty solid matchup here. Both teams 11 wins, searching for their 12th. Who's going to come away with it? We'll have to look out and see. Montclair State currently on a 3-game win streak, actually. 3-game win streak for the Red Hawks, whereas Rutgers-Camden, they're also hot too, winning 4 of 5. And Matt Boucher, what a day you had today thus far. Just some words about what you've gone through to this very moment right now.
Yeah, this has been a non-stop day for me. Class very early in the morning, and then I went skydiving. Yeah, so skydiving with women's lacrosse player Ashley Petrosini. There's a feature in the works about her being a certified skydiver, and so us being the Red Hawk Sports Network dug a little deeper and got a behind-the-scenes look at exactly what she does. I was able to experience the skydive, my first time ever skydiving, so that was a crazy experience. We could talk more about that later after the broadcast, but now we're here at the Panzer Athletic Center for an exciting NJAC match of two teams that could really use a win today.
Scarlet Raptors, Red Hawks. And both these squads have some quality players that really stand out. Montclair State, Sky Ramsey, Rachel Kerr, and Zoe Horn are big three of the offense and defense. But for Rutgers-Camden, Kalia Moss has done very good things for these Scarlet Raptors at the moment on this season. Currently, I believe she leads the team in all points with 206, and then Isabella Choice as well, 202.5 points on her the season, both of them above 200. And then Diamond Free and Erica Niebrick also well over 170, 174 and 172, the big four of this Rutgers-Camden offense.
Yeah, when we were talking with Coach Stowinski last night, he talked about this Rutgers-Camden team being big and physical. They have 4 players that are in the triple digits of kills. So this is a team that's going to be able to put the ball down. So it's very important for Montclair to show the Rutgers-Camden players their strong hands up front to try and deter the Raptors from being able to get a lot of kills today.
Just 3.5 minutes away from the start of this one, and both teams hot right now. Montclair State did have a 7-game losing streak, but they've answered that with a 3-game winning streak. And there's no better way to answer a losing streak than with wins of your own.
Yeah, and this is going to be the biggest test for them in the last 4 games, and they need a win today. Being 1-4 right now in the NJAC, 4-4 in the NJAC should be able to be good enough to make the playoffs. So if they get a win today, they'll be 2-4, and then they still have to play 2 more NJAC opponents. But this is a Rutgers-Camden team that's 3-2 right now. So a win today could potentially lock up a spot in the NJAC playoffs. So both these teams have a lot to play for. And I'm expecting a really good matchup. We have 2 coaches that have done a really good job with both these programs. Coach Stawinski in his going into his 14th season, and on the other side, David Gerst is in his 9th season. So we have two guys that are very experienced and have really good volleyball minds. So today is going to be an electrifying matchup.
You know, Montclair State, exactly. The next three matchups, all NJAC opponents, as their last three for the season. It's Rutgers-Newark, William Patterson, and Rutgers-Camden today. Whereas for Rutgers-Camden, they just beat Rutgers-Newark 3-0 last week Tuesday. And then outside of that, Montclair State, Kane, and that looks like and then Stockton. That's their own. Each team has 3 NJAC matchups left. So it's going to be down to the wire here. So the NJAC playoffs go. Nothing's impossible yet.
Yeah.
Still a lot to be happening, and 2 minutes left till the start of this one. Both teams have been warming up for a minute now.
Yeah, they've been warming up more than I've been here. a little late today, but like
you got your cardio in though.
Yeah, definitely got my cardio in. But this is going to be a really, really good game. When we talked with Coach Stawinski last night, I asked him what were some of the keys to really getting a victory today. And we asked the same thing to Katie Rodman as well, and they both said that serving is going to be so important here. They're going to look to serve tough, serve it into the seams, try and make things difficult for the passers of the Raptors. So if they can serve well and make things easier for their defense and then run the offense that we know that this Montclair State team can run so well, that this Red Hawk team could have success today.
Now, another thing about both of these teams have great two-way players, meaning Kalia Moss and Isabella Choice. Not only are they very high on the points leaderboard for their team, they're at the top as well in leading their team in blocks. Same for Zoe Horn, 48 blocks, and third in offensive points scored. A lot of two-way players that do everything. As now we get set for the national anthem coming up here at Panzer. So now back here on the Red Hawk Sports Network, Connor Cupin alongside Matt Boucher. We're getting into some starting lineups for both sides right now. So, of course, Kalia Moss is starting for the Scarlet Raptors as well. You got Isabella Choice. Also in the starting lineup, we have Caitlin Parrish, Diamond Free, Joanna Andrews, and Mia Owens. For Montclair State, there's Sky Ramsey, Rachel Curran, Zoe Horn, Emily Karsich, Lily Thomas, Sophia Lopez, and Katie Rodman. And there's the whistle. Both starting lineups announced for both sides.
Yeah, so a different look than what we've seen so far from this Montclair State team. You can see a few players in street clothes. You can see Gabby Conrad currently in a boot right now. So maybe some players that have been getting a lot of minutes are not available today. So we get some new faces here at the Panzer Athletic Center. And like you mentioned with the Rutgers-Camden lineup, a lot of players that are going to have some big impacts today. Clea Moss being one of them, Isabella Choice. Both players are so good at defending and attacking. So that's going to be critical today for this Montclair State team, is trying to attack away from the blocks, because this Rutgers-Camden having players at 6'1", 6'2", they're got some big hands up front. So it's going to be definitely be a challenge for this Montclair State team, and it's the biggest game of the season right now.
Very big game of the season with both squads, both searching for win number 12, and more importantly, it's an NJAC game on top of just trying to get a win and continue each squad's winning streak, winning ways. It only means something for the NJAC with so few games left in the beautiful conference of the NJAC.
Yeah. And that's the great thing about the NJAC, is that anybody can win any given game. So especially, you never know what to expect with an NJAC match, but you do know for sure it's going to be entertaining, and I think that's what we're in store for today.
Out there from Montclair State, Katie Rodman, Sky Ramsey, Rachel Curran, Zoe Horn, Emily Karsich, Lily Thomas, and Sophia Lopez. Serving first, Emily Karsich now will get the first serve of the day. Karsich over the net. Served over there, and that's a point for Rutgers-Camden. That's Caitlin Parrish getting one right over the net for the first score of the day.
Yeah, Parrish came crashing in. And it was a smart tip just over the block of Sophia Lopez, or excuse me, Sophia DeProfio.
So here's Erica Niebrick now serving for Rutgers-Camden. Niebrick sends it over, and it's a service error, so Montclair State will get the ball back, 1-1.
And that's going to be very important today, is who can limit the mistakes. Service errors are huge when it comes to volleyball.
Now Emma Hatcher in for the Red Hawks, getting the second set of serves. Hatcher sends it over, and it's mishit there by Diamond Free. Montclair State up 2-1.
They were really trying to serve tough in practice and get ready for today. A good start for the serve for Montclair.
Here's Hatcher again. There by Mia Owens. Sends it over. Little tip right into the campfire. And that's a point for Rutgers-Camden. Knotted back 2-2. It's Isabella Choice.
Yeah, and that was a really athletic play by Joanna Andrews. It was a tight pass just right next to the net. Andrews was able to go up and give a great pass to Choice.
Dug out there by Hatcher. Here now is a ball goes over there right there by Sophia DeProfio. But it's going to be a point for Rutgers-Camden.
Yeah, she hit that one into the antenna, and not allowed to do that.
Choice now serving. Sends it over. Service error yet again. 3-3 back, knotted up.
And 2 service errors now within the first 6 points of this game. Not exactly what you want if you're the Raptors.
2 free points given to Montclair State. Now here's Zoe Horn. Sends it over the net. Dug out there. Here on the other side. Ooh, wow, what a shot there. Parrish going up for the spike. but it's blocked away.
Yeah, Curran was on the block. Her and Lily Thomas. We're going to be talking a lot about Rachel Curran today. Just won NJAC Player of the Week.
Love to see it right there. Horn with the serve. Dug out there, but not well enough there. Attempt by Erica Niebrick, but a great play there.
Yeah, the serve was a little short of Niebrick. She just kind of reached out for it.
So 5-3, Montclair State leads, and Horn will serve again. Horn with the service error now. So Rutgers-Camden, 5-4, will get this one back. And now we're going to see Caitlin Parrish serving.
And the service errors are one of those things that you can control. Like it's not. So it's very important to just try and get those over.
Here's Curran sending it over. Going in the sky, there's Mia Owens. Owens, and not able to get to that one, is diamond free. So that's going to be a Red Hawks point, 6-4.
It's such a double-edged sword because you want to serve as tough as you can, but you want to be smart with it and be controlled with it. And Coach Lewinsky talked to us and said that they're gonna roll the dice on the serving to try and serve it tough. And
yeah, the best serves are the ones that are almost not going to get over.
Yeah.
Here now is Addison Castles with the serve there. Mia Owens digs it out. Back over to Free. Rodman sends it up. Karsich now over to Curran. Dug out there. Here's Free again. Sends it right over. Castles gets it. Karsich over to Curran one more time. It'll hit back. Rodman dips it up. Karsich again. Here's Lily Thomas. Gets blocked at the summit right there. Kalia Moss getting up, and that's a point for the Scarlet Raptors.
Really great defense from both sides on that rally. Usually you don't see a serve or a set to the middle when you're by the 10-foot line. I didn't mind the idea, though, from Karsich there.
Here's Bella Craig now serving. Hatcher gets that one. Karsich up there. Thomas going to get that. Out of bounds. Going to be Scarlet Raptors point, tied up at 6-6.
Karsich went back to Thomas after getting blocked. It's good to show that confidence in your hitter.
Here's Karsich now. Over to Curran with a spike straight there. That's a kill for Curran.
Yeah, and that's exactly why she won NJAC Player of the Week. She probably should have won it a few times so far this season. She has been a revelation for this program this year.
Has she been snubbed, Matt?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? 100%?
Several times. Yeah.
Several times. Got a word for the voters? Curran now serving. Sophia Laporta gets the ball. There's Moss, but that one is just in the corner, painting the corner there. Kalia Moss gets the ball back for the Scarlet Raptors, 7-7.
Those are really tough. It doesn't seem like when the ball goes over your head, it's like, all right, it's probably going out of bounds, but that had some dip on it and landed just in the corner. Tough to make those reads. Moss
now serving. Castles gets that one up. Karsich over to Ramsey. Moss gets that one back in the air. Here's Niebrick. Karsich now has it. And there's Ramsey gets it over the net. Not able to get that one over his Choice, and it's 8-7 Red Hawks.
Yeah, Ramsey went right at Choice there and hit her right in between her hands. Isabel Choice is usually a firm blocker there. That time Ramsey got the best of her.
6'2" from Tallahassee. Katie Rodman serving for the Red Hawks. And that's a miss hit right there by Sophia Laporta, and that's going to be a Red Hawks point, 9-7.
That was a knuckleball served by Katie Rodman. And I would look to go back at Laporta here if you're Rodman.
Rodman over again. Niebrick gets it over. Rodman digs it out. There's Horn. Saved up, and Owens is not able to get the ball up. 10 points for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, that was created by the perfect pass by Rodman. Anytime you get a pass right to Carson's where she can run any of her hitters, it's going to be a successful day.
Rodman yet again. Right over. Sent right over. What a great play by Sophia Graneri. And that goes back to the Scarlet Raptors.
Great bounce back pass by Laporta there. Usually when you get aced, it's easy to get in your head a little bit, but Laporta with a great pass there, and the Raptors were able to run their offense.
Joanna Andrews now serving for the Scarlet Raptors. Here's Andrews sending it over. Rodman digs it out, but doesn't get the touch she wanted, and it's going to be Scarlet Raptors' point.
It's tough. That ball was just over the tape of the net, and it had a little knuckle to it, so it was going left to right. When you're trying to use your platform, it's tough to really get the base under the ball.
Andrews with a service error, the third one for the Scarlet Raptors today. Back to Montclair State.
And both these teams are trying to be very, very meticulous about where they're putting their serves. Sometimes when you get trying to pinpoint exactly where it goes, it could lead to some service errors.
So Karsic now serving one more time.
It looks like there's some discussion between the down ref and the scorer's table.
See what they're ruling here. Looks like replay is on. Here's Emily Karsic serving. Gets it over. There's Andrews. Oh, what a block there from DePro. Just a too strong of a hit right there by Caitlin Parrish. And that's Red Hawks point number 3 in a row, or 2, I believe.
Yeah, there was a good block first from DeProfio, and it seemed like the hitter was a little scared to go back at DeProfio, hit a little high. That's it, going out of bounds.
Owens gets it up. What a block there from DeProfio, but doesn't go over. So now we're going to have Curran sending the ball over, and she finds a great spot for another kill.
Great decision from Karsic. You like to set the pipe, which is when your outside hitter standing in the 6 in the back middle. You like to set that pipe when you're not so sure you can get a perfect set to one of your outsides. And so Curran is unbelievable from any spot in the court.
As there we see a spike from Erica Niebrick. Kill for Niebrick there as it's 13-10 in the favor of the Red Hawks.
Yeah, so you can see early in this game, both these teams are taking turns, getting points, feeling each other out. Who will get the upper hand?
Niebrick serving away for the Scarlet Raptors. Ramsey has the first touch, Karsic next, and there's Horn out of bounds. Raptors get the point.
It was a good attempt from Horn there. Whenever you run a slide like that where Horn usually starts in the middle and she's going to her right, those are tough attacks. That one just got a little outside.
So Niebrick gets another serve there. Curran sends it up. Karsic over to Ramsey, blocked there by Isabella Choice, and that's another point for the Scarlet Raptors.
Yeah, Ramsey was looking to roll that one. She put it a little just above the tape of the net, so Choice was able to send her right back.
Here's one more for Erica Niebrick. Niebrick gets it over. Rodman gets the first touch. Karsic now over to Ramsey, and she gets one to go right over, and Ramsey gets a point.
Yeah, I like this little battle that we're having between Ramsey and Choice. Ramsey won that first matchup earlier today. Then Choice just got the best for before. Ramsey answers right back.
Now here's Emma Hatcher getting the serve for the Red Hawks. Hatcher sends it over. Dug out there. That's DeProfio with a little one there. Hatcher digs it out. DeProfio gets a second touch, but not able to get it into play. And that's going to be a Rutgers-Camden point.
Really smart from the freshman Joanna Andrews. It was kind of a scramble play, and she just threw it right over and won. Montclair State wasn't ready for it.
Mia Owens serving now. Owens gets it over. Rodman first touch. Karsic second. And there's Curran with another spike and another kill for Rachel Curran.
She is so talented. And we're going to be seeing a lot of those types of plays today. But one thing you should look out for is Montclair just hitting away from the libero, Mia Owens.
Zoe Horn with a serve. Dug up by Free. There's Moss. And that's a shot right there from, I believe, Diamond Free on that one.
Yeah, Diamond Free put it right in the corner. It was a good spot for that.
Parrish now serving for the Scarlet Raptors. 15-14. This one's so back and forth. Parrish serving there. Curran gets the first touch. Karsic back to Curran. And that one's out, I believe. So tie game 15-15 here in the first set.
A rare miscue there from Curran. It was good contact. Just didn't get it where she wanted.
Parrish will go again. Over it goes. Curran gets first touch. Hatcher with the second. Rodman sends it over. Up here now. Here's Moss, a little too far. So Montclair State's going to get the point there.
Yeah, good idea from the Raptors. They got that free ball. They got the perfect pass that they wanted. And anytime you can run Kalia Moss, I mean, it's a great choice.
16-15 Redhawks lead, and Addison Castles will be serving now.
And that was also good hustle from Montclair State. We saw Curran use her hands, and it goes a little bit outside, and Hatcher was there to track it down, and then Rodman sent over a free ball. Anytime you send over a free ball, you just want to reset the defense and live to see another point.
Here's Rutgers-Camden on the attack there. Moss gets the ball over. Curran not able to dig that one out. It's going to be a Scarlet Raptors point, tied yet again at 16.
That wasn't exactly what Moss wanted to do, but anytime you hit it and it goes over the tape ever so slightly and it takes a bounce that goes your way, and you'll take that 10 times out of 10.
Going to take it any day of the week, and there's Bella Craig with the serve. Rodman gets the first touch. Karsich over to Lily Thomas. Thomas gets dug out by Craig. There now is Niebrick. Rodman gets that one up. Karsich for Thomas. Back to Niebrick. Graneri, and Moss goes for the spike, and she gets the kill.
Really great defense from Rutgers-Camden there. We saw Karsich scrambling around, and she set Thomas. And then Rutgers-Camden was able to return it.
First lead for the Scarlet Raptors in quite a while, if not maybe their first of this whole game. 17-16 they lead. Here's Craig on the serve. Craig, Castles gets the first touch. Karsich now, over to Curran. Gets blocked. Moss has it up there. Gets blocked by Thomas, and Thomas gets the point. We're tied up again at 17.
Great reaction time from Thomas there. She saw that Moss was going to put it over in two, and Thomas went up right with her.
This seems like a set that's going to go the distance now. 17-17, and here's Curran serving. Curran gets it over. Here's Graneri. Over to Niebrick. And gets it over the net. Going for the block was Thomas and Karsich. Not able to get the block they wanted. And 18-17, Rutgers-Camden leads.
Yeah, that happens when the ball is put right in between the blockers. It means your hands aren't fully over the net and pressing up against.
Moss now serving. Gets it over. In the air, Curran. Karsich over to Sky Ramsey. Dug out there by Moss. Graneri now. Over to Niebrick. Karsich sends it over. Niebrick gets it up. Graneri. There's Choice. Dug out by Rodman. Karsich now. There's Ramsey. And that's going to be a point for Rutgers-Camden as it goes too far. So much action on that one. And now we have a timeout by Montclair State.
Yeah, it was a good timeout taken from Coach Sawinski. You can feel that the momentum starting to shift in Rutgers-Camden's way. Now a few consecutive points from them. And it's really been back and forth this entire game. Looking at the stats right now, things are relatively even. Both teams have made 7 and 8 errors so far today. Montclair State with 7 attacking errors, 1 service error. Camden with 4 attacking errors and 3 service errors. So things are relatively even in that department. But Rutgers-Camden is having a lot of success with the kills right now. 10 kills so far, and a lot of that is due to the play from Kalia Moss. Kalia Moss has been really good so far, and she's been really good so far all season.
No doubt about that one. And right now, Rutgers-Camden already ready to go. There's still time left in this timeout. They were ready to go already. Montclair State taking the whole timeout. But why not?
Yeah, no, that means Rutgers-Camden loves what they're doing. They don't want to switch anything up. Say, all right, grab a drink of water and let's keep this going. Let's not miss a beat.
Kalia Moss serving.
And we're going to talk a lot about Moss's ability up front. But did you see that dig that she had in that last rally? She was
doing everything so far right there. Sends it over. Castles does not get the first touch, and that one ends up in the stands. 20 points now. The race to 20 ends with the Scarlet Raptors taking this one. Up 20-17 right now.
Yeah, this serve receive is so important for Montclair.
Here's Moss with the serve. Curran gets that one. Over to Karsic. Now Ramsey gets up, and that one is inbounds. Will be a Montclair State point. Huge one there.
Yeah, so they get the pass they wanted. Karsic to Ramsey, and Ramsey's been very good today. Puts it down in a huge kill for Montclair State.
Serving is Katie Rodman. Gets it over. Dug out there. And there's a spike right there from Choice. Here's Karsic. And it's a tipped up. Zoe Horn gets it back there. And Laporta not able to get the one she wanted. And that's going to be back to Montclair State now. Getting back in here, 20-19 it is.
Yeah, great play from Horn there. She got a touch on the attack from Choice. And then Karsic goes right back to her. And she wins the middle battle.
Rodman, Laporta gets that one up. Niebrick. Here's Choice over. There's Ramsey first. Karsic back to Ramsey. Gets it over the net. Dug out there, but not good enough right there. Laporta tried, but no good, and it's tied at 20.
Yeah, Ramsey's one of those players that once she gets into a groove, it's tough to stop her. So look for Karsic to keep setting her.
20-20. Here's Rodman. Over the net. Owens gets it up. There's Granieri. And a little shot in there. There's Karsic now. Ramsey gets it over. Granieri over to Niebrick, but we have a net violation, so now it's going to be Montclair State's ball. 21-20, the Redhawks lead.
Yeah, that was actually a double by Granieri there.
Look at me not knowing what I'm talking about.
No, it was a good idea. Pretty much the same thing.
Here's Rodman, sends it over. Craig gets that one. And just a miss hit right there. The Scarlet Raptors committed an error there, and the Montclair State up 22-20.
Yeah, so it looked like Granieri just checked in as head coach David Gerst takes the timeout. But it looks like Granieri just checked in not too long ago. And so she's been handling the setting duties when Joanna Andrews isn't in. So they're running a 6-2, so they take turns. And it just seemed like Granieri just wasn't right in sync with her attackers there. But 22-20, we've seen Montclair State go on a few runs. We've seen Camden go on a few runs. So this game is definitely far from over.
It's a good place to call a timeout right there, especially after a miscue like that.
Yeah.
Need to calm your team down. Down 2 here in this first set. Look, it's going the distance for sure.
Yeah.
100%. It's already there.
And it's always interesting. I love when teams run a 6-2. So a 6-2 is when you have two setters. So we'll see Sophia Granieri and Joanna Andrews splitting time at setting. If they both offer somewhat different things, both freshmen, which is incredible to have in your program, to have two players that are going to be playing so much, be freshmen. But Granieri, the obvious thing that stands out between these two setters, between Granieri and Andrews, is the height. So Granieri staying at 5'11" and Andrews at 5'4", and that's one of the beauties of being able to run a 6'2" is you can have Granieri set when the setter position's in the front row, and then Andrews go in when she's in the back row. So Granieri can offer a little bit more in the blocking. Always
great insight there from Matt Boucher's Katie Rodman gets a service ace there to make it 23-20.
Rodman's having a lot of success today behind the service line. See if it continues.
2 more points, the magic number for the Redhawks. Rodman sends it over. Owens gets that one. Granieri gets that next touch. Over it goes. Here's Karsic. There's Horn. Dug out there. Incredible. There's Laporta. Over with Niebrick. Curran sends it up. Karsic now. Here's Sky Ramsey. Owens gets that touch. Granieri. Over to Niebrick. Curran gets the first touch. Castles gets it. Rodman sends it over. So much going on now. Niebrick sends it back. Rodman gets it up. Karsic in the air. Ramsey over. Dug out, and that's a point for the Redhawks. 24-20.
Wow. What a point for Montclair State. Oh, that's the beauty of volleyball right there. Just the back and forth.
Right there.
Incredible digs, incredible sets, incredible hits.
Set point right now. Here's Katie Rodman. Craig gets that one. Granieri to Niebrick. Sends it over. Dug out, and Ramsey's not able to get a good second touch there. Now back to Scarlet Raptors. Rutgers-Camden, a chance now to save themselves.
Sometimes the 25th point is the most difficult to get. And it's going to start with a good pass here. Good pass and run the offense.
Joanna Andrews, the freshman server for the Scarlet Raptors. Rodman gets the first touch. Karsic now, a spike from Horn, gets blocked at the top. Karsic, Curran gets it over. There's Andrews. Little shot there. Rodman gets the second touch. This Ramsey gets blocked at the top there by choice, but it's going to be Montclair State point, and they take set number 1.
That was a big, big set. 25-21, great win for the Redhawks. That last play is really good second hands from Katie Rodman. Karsic got the first touch, so Rodman was able to use her platform. Backwards pass to Ramsey. When in doubt, sent it up to Sky Ramsey, and she puts it away. And a really big first set win for Montclair State.
Incredible play thus far. Honestly, like, you've seen both teams go all out, but who gets away with this first one? Montclair State comes away with the victory in set number 1. Set number 2 now, just a couple minutes away to go. And so far, that could have gone either way. And if that's anything like how the rest of this match is going to go, we're in for a showdown.
Yeah, really in for a treat today. Let's dive into that first set a little bit. We talked beforehand about how important it is to get the outside hitters going for Montclair State. So Sky Ramsey and Rachel Curran, and they both delivered.
Ramsey, 12 total attacks on the day so far.
Yeah, and 6 kills to go with that. And then Curran with 4 kills. So your outside hitter tandem gets tallies 10 kills between the two of them. And then we saw some really great digs from Katie Rodman. She had 7 of them. And that's going to be one of the biggest things today is the passing for Montclair State. Because if you get some good passes and you can get them to Karsic where she wants it, and then she's able to run the offense, she's able to give it back to Ramsey, back to Curran, to Horn. And so Katie Rodman's done a really good job today playing defense, getting the digs. And Montclair's serve receive has been good today. So they haven't really allowed too many service error aces from Rutgers-Camden. So that's something that they're going to look to continue into that second set.
Yeah, only 2 service aces for the Scarlet Raptors. 16 service receptions on the day so far. And with this one, Karsic, of course, racking up the assists as she always does. And Sky Ramsey, 6 kills, leading both sides right now, where Rutgers-Camden, they have 2 tied with 3 kills. That'll be Kalia Moss, and that's also Erica Niebrick at the top of the chain there with just under a minute from set number 2.
Yeah, and so you'll see Kalia Moss lead right now the Raptors in kills, but she was only had 5 attacks. So that could be due to a number of things, but one being the fact that she plays the middle position. And so the middle position is one of the tougher to really get involved and to really run your offense through because you need a good pass in order to run the middle. We saw Karsic set Thomas at the 10-foot line, but that was an easy block for Rutgers-Camden. So when you run the middles, you need a pass that's just off the net and in the middle of the court. And so when Rutgers-Camden's able to get those passes, they can run those types of plays to Moss. But that's why you see the outside hitters get so much attacks, because you can set the outside hitter from anywhere you are on the court.
And now with all that right there, the Matt Bruchet insight that is irreplaceable here at the Red Hawk Sports Network, we have set number 2. Out there from Montclair State, Katie Rodman, Rachel Curran, Emily Karsic, Sophia DeProfio, Sky Ramsey. And on the other side, for Rutgers-Camden, Joanna Andrews is out there, Erica Niebrick, Isabella Choice, Kalia Moss, Caitlin Parrish, and Diamond Free. Actually, my mistake. Moss is headed off. Mia Owens is in. And that's what they'll be rocking with.
Yep, so Moss will come in after the rotations go around. The libero plays back row for the middles.
Andrews with the first serve, and it's a service error.
So we saw that in that first set where Rutgers-Camden had 2 service errors within the first 6 points of the game. Something that it's frustrating, but yeah, it happens.
History already repeating itself, and Emma Hatcher now will get the first crack at a positive point. Sends it over. Free gets the first touch. Andrews there. Choice gets it up, and that's a great kill right there for Andrews.
Yeah.
My mistake. I meant Choice.
Yeah, Choice was going to the right of Andrews. And those slide plays are so difficult to defend. It was a successful one for Choice there.
Here's Niebrick. Another service error right there. History repeats itself from the first set.
Yeah, it's just, you wish you could get those back. But the next time that you go back to the service line, you'll maybe take a little bit more off of it just to put it in play.
So Zoe Horn for Montclair State. That one just barely gets over, hits the net. Niebrick has to send that one over. Hatcher gets the first touch. Karsic now. Here's Curran. Gets blocked at the summit, but it's still in play. Hatcher gets it over. Here's Andrews. Over Free, and that's too far. Attack error there as Montclair State picks up their 3rd point. All on errors from Rutgers-Camden.
Yeah, and that play was kept alive by Zoe Horn, who had really good coverage on that play. And then the mistake by Camden, another point for the Redhawks.
Horn gets it over. Owens gets the first touch. Andrews over to Free. Sends it right in the campfire. There's Karsic. Curran. Oh, what a beautiful play there. Trying to block that one. Choice and Parrish, but they're not able to get it. 4-1 Redhawks.
Yeah, that was tough to defend by Isabella Choice. Curran with a strong swing there.
Horn with the serve. And it paints the corner. What an ace right there from Rachel Curran. Zoe Horn, my mistake.
Everything's going right now for this Montclair State team. They have to keep this momentum.
5-1, the race to 5 is over. And here's Zoe Horn yet again. Sending it over. Free gets the first touch, sends it over. There's Karsic. Hatcher. Curran gets it over. Right in the campfire, dugout. Sending it over there. Karsic back to Curran. And it's going to be Rutgers-Camden point.
Yep, net violation on Karsic there. Montclair got a free ball, but the pass was put up just a little bit too close to the net. Karsic did a good job of trying to keep it up, but her jersey might have touched the net there.
Owens with the serve. Hatcher gets that one. Thomas with the second touch. Curran going to send it over. Niebrick gets that one. Andrews over to Moss. Blocked by Thomas at the summit.
Lily Thomas making her presence known to Moss there.
Making her presence known all over as Addison Castles now comes in to serve for the Redhawks.
That ball was put a little bit low for Moss. Thomas took advantage of that.
Castles gets it over. Free with the first touch. Moss gets up there and gets the ball down.
Yeah, and that's the type of result you expect from Moss. Coming off that block, give it right back to her, and she'll make up for it.
So now on the other side, Caitlin Parrish will be serving. Parrish gets it over. Rodman gets it back over. Karsic with a touch. Rodman. Here's Curran with the final one. Free gets the first touch, and the Rutgers-Camden Scarlet Raptors just got some miscommunication in an unfortunate spot, and 7-3 Redhawks.
It was a good setup for Curran there, and she did like a floater in basketball and just tapped it over into the campfire. Rutgers-Camden unable to keep that one up.
Rachel Curran now serving for Montclair State. Over it goes. First touch by Niebrick. Moss gets the second one, and here's Free sending it over. Out of bounds, that one goes. The Redhawks are on a roll. Wait, no. They're giving the point to Rutgers-Camden?
Yeah, they're going to say that there was a touch on Montclair State. And Montclair looks very confused.
Well, it's going to be Scarlet Raptors point. My mistake on that one as they reverse it. So now serving is going to be Bella Craig. So it's 7-4. Curran gets first touch. Karsic now. Back to Curran. Niebrick gets it over. Curran takes that one. Karsic up. Ramsey over, and she gets a kill.
Yeah, we can see Avery Ang in now for Rutgers-Camden, who stands at 5'6", so Ramsey took advantage of being able to hit that over her there.
Avery Ang from Canada. Interesting tidbit from Ottawa, actually. And that's out right there, a service error for Katie Rodman.
You live with that sort of mistake because, Katie Rodman has had a lot of success today behind the service line. A few aces in that first set. So you want her to continue to serve tough.
So here's Kalia Moss serving over. Castles gets that one. Over to Curran, and Ramsey with another kill. What a shot right there.
It looked like Choice might have taken a step more to the right to cover more of the line, and then Ramsey went through the inside. Really strong swing. I wouldn't want to get behind that one.
Nah, that would be terrible to the face right there. No doubt about that one. Karsich serving. And gets that one over. Ramsey gets that one. Karsich back to Ramsey. First touch by Craig. Over from Niebrick. Karsich. Ramsey blocked at the top by Choice. What a block there. Rodman gets this one up to Ramsey. Craig gets that. Ang now. Niebrick blocked again. And there's Zoe Horn at the top. Point for the Redhawks. No, actually, my mistake. Point for the Scarlet Raptors.
Yeah, that one, it seemed like it was going to be a point for the Redhawks, but the ball just went a little out of bounds. It was a good block by both Horn and the Profio. Just a little outside.
Joanna Andrews serving. Just over the net. Karsich able to get this one now. Curran gets that one barely over. Andrews over to Niebrick. Rodman now. Karsich over to the Profio, gets it over. Here's Moss. Andrews again, and Niebrick again. And that one's blocked by the Profio, and there's a point for the Redhawks. Race to 10 is over. 10-6, Montclair State leads.
This Montclair State team is having a lot of success up front. Got a lot of good blocks and touches that are making things easier for the defense behind them. Really good job so far from the Redhawks.
Hatcher back now serving. And a service error for Emma Hatcher. Unfortunate there for the Redhawks.
It's tough. It's a part of the game.
It is. It really is.
If I had $1 for every time I had a service error,
oh, dude,
I'd be able to go to skydiving.
Dude, we wouldn't be paying for tuition right now.
Hey, all right. let's not
at least
get
me.
crazy.
At least me.
Yeah.
I would never disrespect you like that. Karsich over to Curran, sends it over. Free gets that one. Andrews. What a shot there. That's Caitlin Parrish getting a great hit on the ball and gets a kill.
Yep. She was going to her right. Really good swing and keep it in between the lines.
Erica Niebrick will now serve. Rodman gets first touch. Karsich, not sure what happened there, but there's a Redhawks point there.
Yeah, so
not Redhawks, Scarlet Raptors.
So Karsich is currently in the back row, which means she can't jump when she's in the front row and she can't hit it over. And so since that ball was kind of 50-50 and she got a touch on it, so did Isabella Choice, which means that it was an attack from Karsich, which is illegal.
Another violation there as the Scarlet Raptors will get another point. Now tied up 10-10 in the second set.
They're calling a double on Zoe Horn. I don't necessarily agree. The ball did have a slight rotation on it, but she didn't bring it in like a normal set. She kind of just tapped it up, so I could go either way.
Niebrick with a booming serve there. And in no man's land, but Curran's able to get that over with Karsich. Here's Andrews. And that's a great play by Choice right there to get that one just over. Point for the Scarlet Raptors as their run continues, 4-0.
And Andrews is able to stay off the net in that set. Really got it to Choice perfectly. Also, Erica Niebrick is serving from behind the end line in the basketball court. So she's standing quite far off the service line and putting a little bit of extra pace on it because she is so far
She's taking up
back.
as much gym as possible.
Yeah. I don't even know if the camera will be able to cover this.
Niebrick. Curran gets that one. Karsich back to Curran. Gets it over. Andrews gets that one free. Now Niebrick sends it over. Hatcher digs that one out. Karsich. Horn gets a great shot over the net, and that's a Redhawks point.
Yeah, really good swing from Horn there. It looked like it went off the hands of Choice and out of bounds. Those are tough to track down.
11-11. Zoe Horn sends it over. Owens gets first touch. Free sends it way in the air. Niebrick gets it over. Out of bounds. Going to be a Red Hawks point.
Yeah, a miscue there from Camden. When you're going to send over a down ball, the main thing is just to keep it in bounds, because you already are essentially saying that you're not going to get a kill on that.
Andrews now over the net. Wet Parrish, but calling a double there again.
Yep, double on Andrews there. Looked like the second that the ball went up in the air, Coach Sawinski put his fingers up in the air like he wanted the
He knew.
Yeah.
Horn gets that one over. Free to Andrews, back to Free. And that ball rolled on the net over, so it's going to be Rutgers-Camden point, tied up at 13, I believe.
Good bounce back there from Andrews. That ball had zero spin on it. It was a perfect set from Andrews and a perfect swing.
There's Owens. Hatcher gets that one. Karsich, and there we go. And not a great first touch there. Now it's tied 13-13.
Yeah, so you can see how important the serve receive is for Montclair State. Need to get a good pass here to Karsich.
Owens gets it over. Hatcher to Rodman, and here's Curran. Niebrick digs it out. And Moss with another kill right there.
So we talk about how important the serve receive is, right? Because you can't really run a full offense if the sets aren't there. And when you send the ball over that's easy to receive for Camden, they can run Moss up the middle all day long.
Curran gets that one in the campfire, but actually stepped over the line, it seems. So it's going to be Rutgers-Camden point.
So Curran came crashing in. Did a good job of staying off the net, but her feet did go slightly under the net. They touched the other line. Typically, if the feet go over the line and don't have a huge impact on the play, then you're able to continue on. But
fans letting everyone know how they feel in Panzer here. As right now, the scoreboard still reads 14-14. If they reversed it, it would be 13-15, I believe, in favor of Rutgers-Camden. Discussion here now. So it looks like they're gonna
give a yellow card to Coach Stowinski here.
A yellow to Stowinski. All right, so 14-14 tied up now.
He's still unhappy about the call.
And now right in front of the ref. Stowinski getting his 2 cents in. 15-13, the score has been reversed. And here's Owens. Mia Owens at libero. Hatcher gets that ball over, and it's an easy kill right there for Kalia Moss.
Yeah, look to see a timeout here from Coach Stowinski. Takes one here. And he's still talking to the up ref, but that won't change the score here, which is now 16-13. So you can see that Camden start to go on a bit of a run. Now that is 5 straight points for Rutgers-Camden. So it used to be 13-11, now it's 16-13. And that's how important it is to how any call could go either way. Because if Montclair State gets that call, they don't get called for going over the net. This game looks a lot different. But nonetheless, it's not going to change. And now they have to come out of this timeout strong. And it's going to start with the serve receive. So we see Rutgers-Camden start to have a few really good serves, which causes Montclair State to be off balance and maybe not sending the attack that they would want. And Rutgers-Camden is able to get a good pass up to Andrews. And she's been having a lot of success connecting with Kalia Moss tonight.
So here is Mia Owens, continuing her run. Hatcher gets that one. Karsich over to Curran, and she gets a kill there.
There it is. That's the pass that they needed. They were to run Curran to exactly where she wanted it. And anytime you set up Curran, there's a pretty good chance that she's going to get a kill.
And now here's Addison Castles, designated server for the Red Hawks. Good serve. Niebrick digs that one out. Over to Andrews. And a great block there by Curran, and another Red Hawks point. They're coming right back in it.
Yeah, Curran on both sides of the ball now. That was a good idea. I like the idea from Andrews there. It looked like they were going to set Moss, and then she went to the right side of Parrish, but Curran was ready for it.
Castles one more time. Free gets that one. Andrews back to Free. Rodman digs it out. And Moss with an unbelievable kill just sends it straight down to the ground. There was almost nothing to be done there.
Free had no blockers in front of her. Took a strong swing, and Rodman was there. Rodman was able to keep it up, but it went right to Moss, and she dunked it.
So ball back in the hands of the Scarlet Raptors. Here's Rodman. Over to Karsich. Curran gets it over, and Free sends this one the absolutely wrong way, and that is another point. The Red Hawks there get this one.
And that's just the nature of volleyball right now, is we can see the momentum going Rutgers-Camden's way. Montclair takes a timeout. They come out of the timeout strong, and now this is a one-point game.
Here's Curran. Down one, the Red Hawks are, but up one set. Niebrick gets that one. Eng and Moss with a little fake out there. Rodman. Ramsey gets it over. Rodman gets it over. Free has it. Eng gets it back again. And that one's going to be Red Hawks point, tied up at 17.
We're seeing really good play from Katie Rodman tonight. Being able to dig that one before. It might have gone out of bounds, but she kept it up nonetheless. But she also had a good second touch to Ramsey, just doing a good job of keeping the ball off the ground.
This set might go the distance as well. Here's Eng to Moss, and Thomas with a shot right over the net. Eng again, Thomas, and right there is the kill.
Yeah, so we're seeing several different setters now for Rutgers-Camden. Avery Eng also one of those setters that we'll see for the Raptors, but they're still kind of setting Moss a little low.
Here's Craig. Castles gets the first touch. Karsich over to Ramsey. What a kill right there. I couldn't do that.
Oh, my goodness. Ramsey climbing the invisible ladder and putting that one straight down.
Maybe we can't see it, but she certainly can.
Yeah.
We haven't unlocked that ability yet to see that ladder. It's Katie Rodman with a great serve. Eng now setting up. Niebrick dug out by Curran. Karsich, Ramsey sends it over. Eng up for Moss, and there's another kill for Kalia Moss. 18-19, the Scarlet Raptors lead. This one's going to go the distance yet again.
Really great swing from Moss, turning her body and putting that one in the corner. Tough to defend that. The middles are always so difficult to defend.
And now Moss serving. Castles, Karsich now, and Ramsey. Another kill for Sky Ramsey as it's tied up at 19.
Let Ramsey cook.
I agree.
She is continuing to have a really great day tonight. And Ramsey currently hitting .368 right now. 9 kills on 19 attacks.
Karsich with the serve. Eng has this one. Over to Niebrick, and that's a kill for Niebrick. Kill after kill after kill after kill.
Yeah, both these teams trading shots right now. It really shows how important the block is.
So now Joanna Andrews will be serving here.
Yeah, so they continue this rotation of setters. Now Andrews will play the back row.
Robin doesn't get the greatest first touch there. Now 21-19. Rutgers-Camden able to get a 2-point lead as they're 4 away from clinching set number 2.
Coach Lewinsky telling Robin to use her hands there. That one was a little high. You can see Robin's going to take a step up here.
Andrews serves it over. Curran has it.
Good pass.
Karsich, Ramsey, dug out there by Craig. Andrews over to Niebrick. Too far, it seems, and it's Montclair State point.
Yeah, it was a good job from you to really wait to get the official word, because these refs have been taking their time determining where the ball was in or out. But good awareness also from Montclair State to let that one go out of bounds.
Emma Hatcher, 21-20. What a dogfight. Niebrick gets this one. Choice gets it over. Hatcher up there. Karsic. And now there's DeProfio, and that's a tie game, 21-21.
Coach Stawinski's calling for Rutgers-Camden 4 hits. Nonetheless, Montclair State gets a point, so no harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul, as the Red Hawks have it tied. Here's Hatcher. Niebrick gets it up. Andrews over to Choice. What a block right there. And always doesn't able to keep it alive. DeProfio gets up, and it goes down. 22-21, Red Hawks now lead.
Yeah, good stuff from DeProfio there, as head coach David Gerst going to take a timeout. But Montclair was ready for the middle, and they brought DeProfio over to help the double block. Her and Zoe Horn will get credited for the block there. And I was talking about it before, about how difficult it is to defend the middle because of the fact that they're in the middle, right? So when you get set in the middle, you can hit at any part of the court. That's not the same when you're on the outside of the court, because when you have blocking, you can kind of funnel where the hitter can hit the ball. So you can put a blocker on the line right next to the antenna and put the middle blocker right next to them. So you kind of force the hitter to either go above the block or go really across. But when you have a middle, right, it's tough to really defend it, because you can only take away so much of the court since they're going through the middle. At that time, they brought in DeProfio next to Horn. And so it looked like Choice either had to go really far to the right or hit it into the block, and that's exactly what she did. And the coverage for Rutgers-Camden was really close to the net. So when that ball was blocked, it was kept in the court, but far away from the Raptors to keep that one alive and to keep the ball off the ground.
And there we go. 22-21. Red Hawks now lead. 3-0 run they're on here. And they've done a great job taking back this lead and taking back the pace of the game. It'll be a huge second set right here.
Yeah, so if history tells us anything, Montclair went on a run. Rutgers-Camden takes a timeout. You know, we should see a Rutgers-Camden run.
Let's see if history repeats itself again. Getting it over there is Parrish. Here's Karsic. A block there. Hatcher keeps it up. Curran doesn't able to get it tied at 22. Now it is.
You don't see Curran block too often. That time, Parrish got the best of her. Curran went in strong. It was a strong block from Parrish.
Niebrick will get the serve. Both teams 3 away from the win in this set. Niebrick up. Rodman gets it. Karsic. DeProfio sends it up. Owens gets first touch. Now here's Choice.
Great
Dig
save
by Rodman there. Great one. Curran sends it over, and she gets a kill again.
Yeah, off the hands of Parrish that time. Curran, really great adjustment. We saw her got blocked by Parrish on that last play. This time she sees the hands and decides to really go into them. Hits it smartly off. That's called a tool. So Curran used Parrish as a tool to hit it out of bounds.
And now Gianna Sheffield making her entrance into this game, serving this one over. Here's Andrews, gets it in the campfire, sending it up. Curran's going to get the last touch. Niebrick over to Free. Hatcher gets it up. Karsic gets it way up, and then Curran gets it over to save that one. Great rally. Here's Choice getting it over. There's Sheffield. DeProfio gets it back. Hatcher, we're going to call this one. It looks like it's going to be a point for the Red Hawks, and now it's game point. 1 away, 24-22.
Yeah,
and there's a yellow now.
It looks like now both coaches
Both
now
head
have
coaches.
a yellow card.
2 yellows, and it's set point here for Sheffield. Coach and ref having discussion. Here's play yet again. Sheffield with a chance to get the second set for the Redhawks. Sends it over. Free gets the first touch. Choice now. Niebrick sends it back. Hatcher gets first touch here. Karsic over to Curran. And there it is! Set number 2 belongs to Montclair State and the Redhawks.
This team is playing really well tonight. Rachel Curran finishes that one off for Montclair State. What a really good 2 sets now for the Redhawks.
Phenomenal 2 sets there. Down to the wire both times, and who comes away with it? The Redhawks clutch up, taking the second set 25-22. Incredible play thus far. 24 kills for both teams, though, so this could, again, have gone either way.
Yeah.
But the Redhawks lead 2-0.
Montclair leads 2-0, but it doesn't seem like they're necessarily blowing out Rutgers-Camden. Rutgers-Camden has been in each set so far, but that's the nature of volleyball. It could go genuinely either way. Really great job from Montclair State. 10 kills from Ramsey and Curran, so both the outside hitters have had a lot of success today. And Rachel Curran, especially Rachel Curran, almost has a double-double. She's got 8 digs right now, so she needs 2 more digs for a double-double. So she's really had a lot of success today on both aspects of the court and had a few blocks as well. So these Montclair State outside hitters have done a really good job of continuing to lead for this Montclair State team.
Ramsey 10 kills, Curran 10 kills, 20 of their 24. For the flip side, Kalia Moss has 9 kills of their 24, and then it's pretty evenly spread out between Niebrick, Choice Parrish, and Free all have 3 each. And as far as assists go, of course, 21 for Emily Karsic, just quarterbacking this offense, and 10 digs for Katie Rodman as well. Done a great job defensively. For Rutgers-Camden, Niebrick, 5 kills, 22 total attacks, and 8 digs, doing everything, but also 2 service errors. The service errors in that second set, they were pretty much around the same numbers, if I'm remembering this right. Each team, 3 for Montclair State, 5 for Rutgers-Camden.
Wow, yeah. And the one thing that I wanted to point out, so Kalia Moss, you mentioned, leading the team right now in kills with 9 on 14 attacks. So she's hitting .429 right now, and that's what we've seen from her all season long. 154 kills with a 332 hitting percentage. So she has easily been Rutgers-Camden's best hitter this season, and she's just so efficient. And that's the thing that I was talking about before earlier, is that when your best hitter is your middle, you can't always set them. So she has 14 attacks. Erica Niebrick's got 22. So, like, you would love for Moss to be the one to have 22 kills because she's so efficient with it, and that if you give her 22 kills, she'll have easily double-digit kills. But it's just the toughness of being able to set your middle, is that you can't always do it.
And a hard-fought battle between these two teams. But here's set number 3, Montclair State with a chance to send it home right now. Up 2-0 on the Scarlet Raptors. We could either be halfway, we could be 2/3 done with this, or not even halfway. No idea.
Yeah, it's not like in one of the timed sports where it's like, all right, this is the 50th minute. We got 40 more.
The beauty of a non-time sport. It could, see, volleyball can end. It will end after 5 sets.
Yes, but also the 5 sets could go for a very long time.
Who knows? Yeah, you could have a rally. It just takes years.
And it's at 25, but you have to win by 2.
Oh, you're right. This could go forever. Just like baseball. Baseball can just keep going.
Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't mind. I got nothing to do later.
What's the longest rally you've ever watched at once?
Rally?
Yeah.
It's tough. Maybe like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, wow.
For one rally, that's a long time.
Rodman now has the ball. Karsic. Horn gets it up, blocked away there. Rodman back for Ramsey. Gets it over the net. Niebrick sends it high. Niebrick gets this one back, and a great block to Profio, getting up with Horn, and 1-0 Redhawks.
So Rutgers-Camden isn't surprised to see a 1-0 deficit. We've seen that the first 2 sets, but this is a big one from Montclair, a big block.
Big block as Karsic gets that one's over. Owen's able to dig that one out the ground. Niebrick up top. Karsic. Rodman now. Here's the Profio getting the ball over. Going to see a touch there from Free. And there's a great kill right there from Niebrick. 1-1.
Yeah, that time just got a little bit too much to the left of Rodman. But I'm really loving what I'm seeing from Sophia DeProfio. We've seen the right side position for this Montclair State team switch a good amount this season. We saw Capriglione earlier this year. Shelly Eaton has played to some right side. DeProfio has done a really good job.
And now their net violation, I believe, on the Red Hawks, 2-1 Scarlet Raptors. So serving. Back there, we have Sofia Laporta. Now, my mistake. That is Niebrick again with the service error. History is back. 2-2.
Yeah, that's what we've seen so far is the early service errors from Rutgers-Camden, but if history continues, is that they'll feel more comfortable as the set goes on and clean those up.
Hatcher has this one. Dug out there. Rutgers-Camden able to get that one over. Wasn't the prettiest, but they did it. Here's DeProfio, sends that one into the stands. A kill for Sophia DeProfio.
And that started with the free ball pass by Hatcher. Went right to Karsic. She's able to run DeProfio, who's had a lot of success today.
Hatcher looking to go on a run for these Red Hawks. Owens gets first touch. Andrews now. Choice sends it over way too far. 4-2. The Red Hawks lead in this one, and Hatcher is going to continue to go on this run. A little too far there for Choice with the attack error. Now here's Hatcher again.
And you see a lot of runs when Hatcher does go behind the service line. She currently leads Montclair with service aces.
And guess what just happened?
Is that the reversal of the broadcast jinx?
That's the announcer assist.
Yeah.
Need a few of those in my career. I got to even out and break even.
Yeah.
Hatcher on a great run so far, and it continues. Owens first touch. Andrews now. Little tip right there. DeProfio. Karsic back to DeProfio. Sends it right over. Owens gets first touch. Andrews back to Free. What a block from DeProfio. Another point for the Red Hawks. They're on a roll.
It's a roof party here at Panzer. Montclair continues to roof Rutgers-Camden.
Love to see it. Emma Hatcher just keeps on grinding out the serves. Andrews now free. Another block, but out of bounds. This one, oh, would have been great if she was able to get one more. Yeah, 6-3. Red Hawks still lead.
DeProfio's had such good awareness of setting up where she wants to set up shop for a block. That time, got good contact on it, just a little to the outside.
Karsic now. That one lands in the corner. What a kill for Zoe Horn. That's now 7-3 Red Hawks.
Really good timing between Karsic and Horn there. Met right at the summit.
Horn to serve now. Way too far. Service error for the Red Hawks. 7-4. They lead still, regardless. And serving, we're going to see Avery Ang back there.
Yep, so now Ang is in to set for Rutgers-Camden.
Ang gets it over. Hatcher gets that one. Karsic over to Curran, and that looks like it's too far.
Now, one down ref said the ball was out of bounds. The other down ref said it was in. But they gave it to Rutgers-Camden.
Rutgers-Camden now leading. Down 7-5, my mistake. Hatcher, first touch, Karsic. And that one, DeProfio, there's a kill again. 8-5 Red Hawks.
And we're seeing a string of a few really good passes from Emma Hatcher. Back-to-back serve receives that went right to Karsic. There they run DeProfio and run it well.
Addison Castles will now serve for the Red Hawks. Montclair State leading 8-5 in their potential last set. They're able to get it done right here. A 3-0 sweep of the Rutgers-Camden Scarlet Raptors. Here's Castles. Sends it over. Free digs that one out. And gets the second touch. And into the game now, Mia Francis making her debut there for the Scarlet Raptors. Here's Niebrick over to Ang. Free gets up. Castles gets the first touch. Karsich back. Rodman sends over a ball. Rodman gets one back now. Here's Karsich. And now Curran. And this one's into the stands. Montclair State gets another point.
That was a really good free ball by Katie Rodman, putting it in a tough spot, making Rutgers-Camden work for it. They had to send it right back, and Montclair made them pay.
Here's Castles. Serves it over. Free gets this one over now. Castles again. Karsich, and now here's Curran. A kill for Rachel Curran. The race to 10 is over. 10-5. Montclair State on a roll. Best game so far for them.
And Curran continues, or I should say Curran is currently killing it.
Wow. What a pun right there. Would have never crossed my mind. Castles. Owens gets first touch. Free takes it now. And here's Francis. Sends the ball over. Castles to Karsich. And here's Curran again. Owens doesn't get the best touch, but it goes over. Here's Karsich. Rodman now. Curran, one more. Free digs that one out. Ang. What a hit from Moss there, as no way for that one to go in favor of the Red Hawks. 10-6. They lead.
Yeah, I would just keep setting Moss if I'm Rutgers-Camden. And she is so good and always finds the open court.
Here's Bella Craig serving. Gets it over. Castles up to the ground. Karsich over to Curran. Owens able to dig that one out, but that ball's long gone. Montclair State gets this one back.
It was good hustle from the Camden to try and keep that one up. Ang just didn't get the punch that she wanted on it. She got the tropical punch instead of the fruit punch.
Curran now. Owens to Ang. And there's Niebrick. Dug out there, Castles. Karsich over to Sky Ramsey, and that one's way in the stands for a Montclair State kill.
The slamsy from Ramsey continues to be a force today. Now 11 kills for her.
Just had the most powerful shots all day long. Most powerful swings we've seen from Sky Ramsey. Curran continues her run. There's Niebrick with the first touch, and Ang. There's Moss. What a kill there. Just feed her.
Yeah, but now she goes to the back row. So a sigh of relief for Montclair State.
They get a break. She's now in the back row, serving. Castles gets first touch. Karsich over to Lily Thomas. Sends it over. Moss gets that one. Ang. Now here's Niebrick. Castles. Karsich sends it over. Now here's Niebrick with Rodman. Karsich and Ramsey. Moss in the perfect spot. Ang to Niebrick. Blocked there by Thomas. Still coming back. Niebrick right in the campfire.
And Kalia Moss just continues to amaze me. The really good dig, good coverage, keeping the play alive.
Star of this Rutgers-Camden team by far. Offensively and defensively, all over the court. But now a service error. There's my announcer jinx. It's gone. Man.
We have too much power sitting here.
There's got to be science behind it. Somewhere out there, someone's studying this.
Should do a feature on that.
Yeah, a feature on the announcer jinx. Katie Rodman. Ang gets this one up there, and wow, Mia Francis with a punch. Castles able to get the save from Rodman there. Castle sends it over. Francis to Ang, and there's a kill for Isabella Choice.
And that's where, we said a sigh of relief from Montclair State because Moss is out, but now Isabella Choice is in, so it's like
yeah, you get a break for one, and then there's the other right back in. So now the race to 10 has been long gone. It's 13-9 in favor of the Red Hawks. Rodman gets this one up. And there's a play from Horn, and out of bounds that one goes. Zoe Horn not able to get the kill. And now Rutgers-Camden has 10.
I like that you bring up the race to 10, the race to 20, because it's important to think of volleyball in just small sets of games to 5.
And there's a great block from Horn, and boom, there's another point there for the Red Hawks. 14-10, they lead.
Really strong block from Horn there. And they got the best of Choice there. So
now Karsich going back. Owens gets the first touch. Andrews, and there's another kill for Choice. She's almost as deadly up front.
Yeah, and that's one of the scary things when you have a duo like Rutgers-Camden has, that they can just take turns being dominant up front.
Serving for the Scarlet Raptors is Erica Niebrick.
Yeah,
had her prints all over this game as well.
She's currently serving from Jupiter.
Literally, like, she could be by the doors. There's Curran with the first touch. And Sky Ramsey goes sky high. Get that one there. Here's Free. Karsic not able to get a great touch there on that one. And that's going to be a Rutgers-Camden point.
Yeah, that pass was just a little too tight for Karsic. Did a good job almost keeping it up.
So now here's Niebrick. Rutgers-Camden only down 2 now. Worked their way back into this one.
Feeling a draft from the outside doors.
Niebrick, Rodman, Karsic now, and there is, out of bounds. That one goes for Horn. Rutgers-Camden working their way completely back in here now, only down 1, and Niebrick continues her run.
Yeah, and you can see Coach Swinski telling his squads, settle down a bit, settle. As this lead is just 1.
Niebrick up and away. Rodman gets first touch. Ramsey coming down. Owens able to get to that one. Great dig. Andrews gets there. Free. And what a block there. DeProfio and Horn at the top again.
It was a really great dig from Owens there. We saw a really strong swing from Ramsey like we've seen from her all day long. Owens able to keep it up, but the defense too much for Montclair, or too much for Rutgers-Camden. DeProfio comes away with another block.
Clutch point there as Montclair State wins the race to 15. 3/5 of this one already in the books. Hatcher gets it over. Dug out by Niebrick. Andrews over to Free. Karsic gets it up. Rodman up. Need to go over now. Karsic sends it back over. Free gets the first touch. And there's a little campfire shot there. What a dig by Karsic. Hatcher gets it over. There's Parrish with the shot. Rodman. Karsic now for Horn. Blocked away there. Hatcher able to dig this one out. Karsic now over to Curran. And another block there. Isabella Choice going off. Karsic. There's DeProfio. Another dig there by Parrish. And Free gets this one over. Rodman with an incredible dig. Karsic with the save. And Curran gets that one over.
Who wants it more?
Who wants it more? Rodman, and Rutgers-Camden is going to come away with the kill.
Really great rally from both teams. There were like 7 different times where I thought the ball was going to be on the ground.
Might have been the rally of the day right there.
Yeah, both teams did a good job keeping it up, leaving it all out there for this potentially final set.
15-14, dogfight just like the rest of them. It might be 2-0 right now, but both these teams are neck and neck. Rodman with a great dig. Karsic. Curran now, and there is a kill yet again for the NJAC Player of the Week.
Yeah, Rachel Curran has been so good today, and it's just something that we've seen from her literally all season long.
It's inevitable.
Like Thanos.
Death, taxes, Rachel Curran kill.
I like that.
Sheffield back in the game. Gianna Sheffield again. Getting it over. Andrews, and wow! Caitlin Parrish with a kill of her own. Jumping out the gym.
Wolf. That was a big one.
I can't tell which team will pull away, honestly. Like, I have no clue. It's 16-15 right now, and it's just trading. No team, I don't think, remember the last time we've seen 2 straight points.
That's what we saw the first 2 sets. It's just, you can tell how well matched up these teams are. And they're really just taking turns. Both have had some really good plays.
So serving now for the Redhawks, Avery Ang back into this one. Not the Redhawks, the Scarlet Raptors. I got my Reds mixed up.
Yeah.
Ang gets it over. Hatcher has it. Karsic. There's DeProfio getting the ball over. Ang has this one now. Free's not able to get to that one, and Montclair State gets a point off of error there.
Yeah, a little miscue there from Free. She got the set and maybe thought that the ball came from Montclair because it looked like she backed away from it and let it go out of bounds. She might have been able to use her platform to put it over, but it would have been tough regardless.
So here's Castles. Dug out there by Owens. Moss gets it up. Niebrick sends it over. Great dig by Castles. Karsich over to Curran. This one's dug out great by Ang.
Wow.
Rodman, and we got a whistle here.
That was late.
Point for Rutgers-Camden from way earlier.
The down ref was waving the flag, meaning that the ball went off the antenna, and all of Rutgers-Camden knew it, right? But the up ref nor the down ref made a decision to blow it dead, and they kept playing. And now they played for a while longer after it hit or supposedly hit off the antenna, and now coach is upset that you can blow it dead 10 seconds after it happens. So we'll see what now all 4 refs are gathering.
One thing that I also find funny, you throw Katie Rodman with wearing the libero uniform on the other side. She'll blend straight in with the Scarlet Raptors, exact on with the colors there. But refs discussing what the call is going to be right. Right now it's 17-16 Redhawks. And now we have a call. Montclair State appearing to have the point here.
So they're 2 thumbs up means we're going to do it again.
A complete redo, okay.
Yeah.
And would you agree that's the right decision to make here, or do you feel like teams cheated out of a point there?
I feel bad for Rutgers-Camden because they deserve the point. The ball went off the antenna. The down ref knew it. The side judge, or excuse me, the line judge knew that the ball went off the antenna, waved her flag, but the down ref nor the up ref noticed her flag waving. So it's just an unfortunate circumstance for Rutgers-Camden because now they lose out on a point.
17-15 now. Yes, Montclair State with a 2-point lead. Addison Castles back again. And Free just completely mistimes that one. 18-15.
And a huge ace. Yeah, coming off the controversy, it's easy to start off maybe a little slow. Montclair comes out strong.
Castle's now on a run of her own. And that's great. I did it again. Announcer jinxes. A service error takes place 18-16 in favor of the Redhawks.
Yeah, Castles gets the ace and then goes back to try and maybe pinpoint the line. Just a little too much on that one.
So now here is Craig with the serve. Karsich. Curran gets up and blocked by Moss, but Rodman with a great dig right there. Try it again. Curran sends it into the campfire. Dug out there by Ang. Rodman gets the dig. Here's Lily Thomas, another block, and the ball's still up. Here's Hatcher now. Karsich sends it over. Niebrick to Ang. Moss gets it over. Castles now. Karsich over to Curran. One more time. Dug out again. What a play by Craig. And there's the kill from Niebrick. Erica Niebrick gets away with that one. 18-17 the Redhawks lead.
Crafty in the air. Able to put her right at the 10-foot line. There were a few points there. I really liked the mid-play adjustment by Curran. She was set 3 different times and gave a different look each time.
Curran now getting that one over. Craig digs it out. Here's Ang, and there's, wow, what a kill from Moss. Right to Katie Rodman with nowhere to go. Tied up at 18 is this one.
As a guy that used to play libero, I know how scary it is to face a really good middle. And Rodman got a piece of it, but it's tough going up against Moss.
But there's a kill for Rachel Kern on the other side of things. Big clutch hitting there. It says 19-18 Redhawks.
Back and forth we go.
But one thing's for certain, we have seen Redhawks have not surrendered the lead this set at all. So while Rutgers-Camden has kept it close, they just can't get over that hump. Curran gets it over. Owens with the first touch, and Moss gets blocked there by Ramsey and Thomas. Oh, in the campfire, Castles with a great dig. And here's Karsich. Ramsey gets it over, and there's a kill for Sky Ramsey. What a sequence from the Redhawks. Race to 20 is over.
Addison Castles keeps it alive for Montclair, and then Ramsey puts it down.
That right there might be my play of the day, genuinely for the Redhawks. Clutch point and incredible save and kill on the side of it.
Yeah, if that goes a different way, then we're tied at 19.
So now here's Moss, and oh, Curran might have been able to get away with that one, but Moss just, wow, you'd think she'd have a baseball bat hitting that ball straight across there, but that's straight, pure power from Kalia Moss. as it's 20-19 now.
She's got a rocket ship for an arm. 12 kills right now.
Serving it over. Curran just does not get the touch. 20-20 this one is.
And it just shows the impact that Moss has on this game. We'll continue to talk for all day long. 13 kills, and now she gets an ace added to that. It's a strong serve.
Castles, Karsic again. Here's Horn. Oh, no, that's Ramsey getting blocked by Choice.
Yeah, but it went out of bounds, so great use from Ramsey there to get the
Still a point for the Redhawks.
And that's one of those plays, now if you're Sky Ramsey, when you get set again, does she go back to the full swing, or does she know that she just got blocked? Maybe she'll tip it or roll it over. Back to the full swing.
That's a kill for Ramsey. Boom, 22-20.
Back to the full swing she went. Sky Ramsey having a great game. Her and Rachel Kern combining for about 29 kills.
Rodman up now. Oh, what a great hit across. I believe Isabella Choice got that one to barely go over.
It seemed like there might have been a double from Ang. And also, she might have scraped the net, but Montclair doesn't get either of those calls. And a great tip, like you mentioned, by Choice.
So Joanna Andrews now to serve. Andrews gets it over. Rodman gets the first touch. Karsic over to Ramsey. And there's a kill yet again. 23-21, 2 points away from the win.
Heating up and on fire is Sky Ramsey. Just continues to find the open court.
All these matches have been close, but Montclair State is just one step ahead. Maybe even half a step, we can say. Not even a full step, but they're ahead. Here's Karsic. Craig gets first touch. Andrews over. Niebrick gets that one in. Rodman with the dig. Karsic back over to Ramsey, and that one's too far. Going to be Scarlet Raptors point.
I like the idea. Go back to Sky Ramsey. She's had a few really good swings in a row. That time, just a little too much on it, a little outside.
So here's Niebrick. Timeout there for Coach Dewinski and the Redhawks. 2 points away from the victory.
And this is where it's so crucial to get a good pass. Serve receive is probably the most important thing in volleyball. It's how you stop a run, and it's how you get your offense going. So we're going to see a tough serve by Rutgers-Camden here, and now it's going to be up to Ramsey, Curran, and Rodman. If they can get a good pass to Karsic and run the offense, we've seen a lot of sets to Ramsey on the outside, so maybe Rutgers-Camden might be inching a little bit more to the right to expect the block, to try and block Sky Ramsey. And then on the flip side for Montclair, setting Sky Ramsey has really worked. And maybe you start to think, all right, maybe Rutgers-Camden is going to try and take her away, and so that could lead to opening up someone like DeProfia or like Zoe Horn up the middle.
13 seconds left in this timeout. Rutgers-Camden ready to go. We got Erica Niebrick serving back here. Mia Owens, diamond free. Isabella Choice. Caitlin Parrish joining her on the court, as well as Joanna Andrews. So we're at the very end of this last set right here, potentially. Erica Niebrick. 23-22. Montclair State leads. Curran gets this one sky high. Rodman now takes one. Here comes Ramsey. Gets it over. Choice with the first touch. Here over Andrews. Back to, oh, what a shot there. And that's a tied game off the kill from Diamond Free.
And so Montclair didn't get the pass they wanted. They had to send over a free ball, and the Raptors took advantage of it. Tied this one up.
Tied at 23. Who's going to come away with it?
Montclair, so considerate, going quiet.
Yeah, Curran now over to Karsic. Here's Ramsey. And able to get the kill there. 24-23. It's game point.
They get the pass to Karsic. And she sets Sky Ramsey, who's been so successful tonight, gets another kill.
But now Ramsey out the game. Emma Hatcher here with a chance to put this one to rest. Of course, a timeout will be called.
Yeah, so head coach David Gerst, why not take a timeout? And you got a few of them. The back is against the wall here. You need to clean up anything that you might see weak right now. And so I like the timeout. But it was funny when Niebreek is going back to serve, and all of Panzer is just crickets. You don't hear anything. So usually, when the other opposing team is at the free throw line, or you want to be loud, you want to try and mess them up. But Panzer is so considerate. And so now,
how nice of everybody.
Yeah. And so we talked about how important it is for the serve receive for Montclair State. Now we flip it over, and it's so crucial for Camden here to get the good pass, get it to Andrews. Right now you got Choice and Parrish up front as well. I believe Free is in the front row. So you got a few good options. So you can get a good pass here and run the offense. Let's see how it plays out.
It's Karsich now. Curran gets it over, and that's the game! That's the game right there! Rachel Curran able to get that one over, and the Rutgers-Camden Scarlet Raptors take the loss as the Red Hawks win in 3 sets and take this third one 25-23, Matt Boucher.
Montclair State's win streak continues, and a huge one against Rutgers-Camden must win, and it was won by Montclair State. And they go to 2-4 in the end, Jack. And how crucial of a game was tonight.
Crucial sweep right there. Sky Ramsey and Rachel Curran, 16 kills apiece. That's incredible numbers right there. 32 kills from the two of them. And you can't doubt Kalia Moss on the other side, and they just had so much talent spread out elsewhere. But wow, Katie Rodman, 15 digs on the game. And Rachel Curran so close to the double-double, 9 digs, not able to get number 10. But a phenomenal performance from Karsich with 35 assists. You can't downplay any of this.
No, yeah. And Karsich continues to fill the roles of the center position this season. She's done so good with it. 35 assists today. And the majority of those were split out with Sky Ramsey and Curran, both with 16 kills. A really great game from both of them. Anytime you have two really capable outside hitters, it's just as important of having two really good middles, because you can always set Curran and Ramsey, and today they did it, and they did it very, very well.
So coming up now for Rutgers-Camden, in 2 days they head back home to take on Kean University in a big NJAC matchup, and Montclair State going down the street a little bit to Wayne, New Jersey to take on William Patterson on Thursday, another classic NJAC matchup. And for the Red Hawk Sports Network, I'm Connor Cupin alongside Matt Boucher. And have a great night, everyone. Montclair State takes the victory in 3 sets.